Hi writers! This video is to show you about our library workshop that's available for you, especially if you missed it this past week. We took a little field trip over to the library located in the Learning Resource Center, also known as the LRC, in the center of campus. It's the second floor library. How to get there online if you want to do an online orientation. If you're not able to go to campus, simply go to Google and type in Ventura College Library. It'll pop up on the top. When you get to the library homepage, it will look like this. If you want to go ahead and experiment and play and just go at it on your own, you're going to go ahead and click on the first box that you see when you scroll down. That's the search box. And you can type in whatever it is you're searching for. So for example, if you're looking for articles or books or information on forgiveness, you can just start a random search and see where that takes you by clicking enter or search. And what has popped up is 115,657 different kinds of information, be it books or articles that connect some way to forgiveness. So that is a lot to filter through. If you want to narrow your search, you can refine it by relevance and other formats, articles, audio, book chapters. You can scroll through that way. If you are getting a little bit more specific, you can add a search term here. I'm going to go ahead and add happiness. Forgiveness and happiness, and that goes down to 10,000. So we went from 115,000 down to 10,000. So, oh, there's our book. Yay! Just going back to the library homepage, I'm just going to go ahead and click back. So there's also databases which we played with a little bit in our library tour, which was awesome. The two that we looked at were Ebscohost, which it starts with an E. I'm going to go ahead and just click on that one. And you'll do a similar kind of search when you're on the database, except one important feature is you are going to click on full text when you're looking for articles. You don't want just an abstract or a partial source. You want the entire source. So once I log in, it knows that I am a part of Ventura College, be it faculty or student, and then I will have access to the database and all the information because it is not free. So this is what Ebscohost Database looks like. You can type in forgiveness or whatever your topic is, and some topics will pop up for you. So I'm going to try forgiveness and healing and happiness. I'm going to get advanced here and then click on full text down here, super important. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit search. So remember, you can pause the video and navigate it a little bit on your own and then go ahead and hit play and continue with your search. So here I got 1 out of 9, which is much more manageable than what you saw before. The freeing power of forgiveness. So I like the full text in PDF. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. When that pops up, you'll see all these amazing features, which let me scroll over here so you can check them out. This is page 1 out of 5. It's an article by Dr. Fred Luskin from a publication called Healers, and the title is The Freeing Power of Forgiveness. It's only 5-page, which is pretty awesome. There's also side features here if you want to print it or mail it to yourself. If you're going to send it to yourself as a link, you have to click on the permalink here. If you try to just type in the URL, what will happen is it will not open. You have to use the permalink specifically. But again, this article looks pretty interesting. It looks like maybe an excerpt from the book called Forgive for Good. Just a shorter little piece. The permalink pops up here if you're interested. And then you can email that to yourself. So this is kind of cool. The argument here, the mantra, is that forgiveness can be taught, and one of the biggest steps in the process means becoming resistant to taking offense, which sounds a lot like the 4 agreements. If you want to print it, you can go ahead and click print, and you can pick how you want to print it as well. So this looks interesting to me, so I am going to print it out just for myself. So what we get here is we get the abstract, which is a summary of the article, and then we get the article itself. Another really awesome feature of the database is that it will cite for you in MLA format, which is pretty awesome, using the citation features here at the side, on the side. And so that's what Ebscohost looks like. So that is just one of the databases. The other database that I want to show you as I go back is called, where is it? The second database is called Proquest, and again, you're going to go back to the home page, and then you're going to click on databases A through Z, click on P for Proquest, scroll down. These are 2 of the biggest, most helpful, largest databases that will have all of the topics that we're looking at. So as it's loading, I'm just going to go back to the home page here and let you know that you can schedule an appointment with a librarian. There's also a live librarian available all the time, or not all the time, but during the hours that the library is open. So if you want to schedule an appointment, these are the hours like that we are open. We're open on Sunday from 7 p.m. to midnight, which is pretty awesome. You can schedule an appointment by clicking on schedule an appointment. You can pick your librarian. Linda and Kayla and Peter I work closely with, and so you can click on any one of them, and then you can click your day, and then you can click your time, and then click continue. So that's how you schedule your own one-on-one with a librarian through Zoom or through the chatbot, and so you get your own connection. Just going back to Proquest here, just so you can see it. So if you click on Proquest, the search box will pop up. I'm going to type in forgiveness and love. And then I'm also going to type in and healing. And we'll see what pops up here. One thing I forgot to do is I forgot to click on full text. So right now I have 31,631. If I click on full text and I search again, it narrows down to 31,218. That's a lot of stuff going on. So you can scroll down. The Healing Paradox of Forgiveness from a psychotherapy journal, a scholarly journal. So if I click on the full text PDF, it'll look a lot like Ebscohost and have very similar features of MLA citation, mailing it to myself, saving the PDF. This is from 1987. So it's an older article that defines forgiveness and talks about forgiveness through a Judeo-Christian lens and also a psychological lens as well. So again, this is just a little short and fast video to show you about the databases. I hope you're having fun with your research. If you have any questions, hop on the discussion board and ask away. Have fun and play!